Hello. I haven't really been testing the voice, but periodically I can tell that. I'm very invisible today. We still gotta kind of figure out the green screen so it's not so that's a little better. I know it doesn't look great. I'm a little early for what's going on, but I did want to start coloring this a little bit. Again, this is going to be a black and white, and we'll probably keep Hollywood Tower of Terror the same. I might do like a purple there, I don't know. I just think of color. See, my hat's all. I said I'd start at 6. It is almost 6. It's about 10 minutes to. I got my water. Like I said, a little early tonight, but come on in. It does freeze over here, but I do have the chat over here. So I'm going to start coloring this in a little bit. And again, I jump around, if you know that song. So let's start with Mickey. I'll turn the light off in the other room. Let's bring him down. Again, in art, you want to be just working on little things here and there. You don't want to rush it. You don't want to get overwhelmed with anything. Bring him in a little bit, and we're going to start adding some lineage to him. Again, you also want to see the thickness of the line that they're using here, and you kind of want to stay to that. You don't want to go too thick. Be right back. I'm going to turn the light off, and then we'll start. It says nobody's watching. This is the perfect time to begin. That's why we're kind of doing the J Draws Disney, so people know. Again, we're gonna go grab our inking here. And this is where we want to start. And I turn down this layer by clicking on this layer over here, and I press 2 fingers on that layer. What's up, Eric? Eric's in the chat and I turned it down. That way I can still see it. I'm zoomed pretty far in. Again, if you just do things little by little. Again, art is sort of like, you want to be delicate with art as well. Take your time, have fun with it. And you get to a point where it's not work anymore, it's just having fun. Or having trouble playing your video. Am I still live? Let me hit, I think I'm still live. Should still be. I just hit refresh and it looks like my brother enjoyed the Tower of Terror when we went a couple weeks ago. Nice. Yeah, it is a lot of fun. Tower of Terror is a blast. We're gonna do this. Again, those it's like Pac-Man. His eyes are a little bit like Pac-Man. I'm gonna turn this down just a tad. And found new fun with make sure his eyes aren't too close to each other. Looks good. I had some ideas for this piece where I wanted to maybe have it raining, have some puddles throughout. Thank you. Appreciate that. Keep up the good work. Thank you. Can't say the name. Marshall. Marshall says that. Or Marshall. Maybe it's Marshall. It was the first time at Disney parks and I shared the stream. Nice. I appreciate when you guys share the stream out. It means the world to me. It really does. And that's how we're going to grow this group even more, is when you share the stream out, and we'll get more people in here just kind of having fun, chatting with everybody. Is that nose too big? I was thinking about drawing myself as a bellhopper from the Tower of Terror. Yeah, that would be cool. I mean, that's another one I kind of want to do, is Mickey as a bellhop, because they're kind of prevalent in Tower of Terror. I was on this, I don't know how, it wasn't last week, was it? Was it last week I was there? I think it was the week before. What was that? I went on this ride and had a blast. Again, this is kind of why we changed it up, so we could have fun with this piece. Looks like a ton of people are coming in. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Come on in. I'm a little like disappearing, like I'm in Tower of Terror. We're gonna start doing these around 6 o'clock. I can kind of do a half hour. Speaking directly the Mozambique. Nice. Yeah, thank you. We're just trying to be a little different, create different art. This is called freestyling, where I just kind of freestyled yesterday with the art. That's kind of what I'm calling it. I do like a half-hour stream. We draw something different. Again, this is on the top layer, so when I click it, recreating the photo right now, no, it's completely different. I mean, Mickey's hand is down here compared to there. What else we got? We got Pluto's frightened, terrified, with his tail up like lightning, and I also have Minnie, and she also has the appreciate your talent, mister. You're better for really. Thank you. We have the flower is scared and Minnie's scared. She has her hands up. So it's completely different than this one. We will probably keep the Tower of Terror the same. Then I'm going to probably add a rain effect if I can. But yeah. I'd encourage you to check out my friend Josh Schwartz, who's going to be doing a thing tonight where he's going to draw E.T. on the ride E.T. at Universal Studios. I know we're mostly Disney over here, but he is part of this group, so check out Josh Schwartz. I think it's Josh Schwartz Creative. He's going to be doing that tonight. I think at 8 or 9 it's going to premiere. So give him a follow. I always try to encourage other artists and promote other artists as well, because they do great work. So go check him out. I think it's Josh Schwartz Creative. And everything is line by line. Don't have to rush. We drew this piece the other day in maybe an hour. And I don't ask anybody to, what will it do after it? Do after what? After this? After what? I don't know. We're just gonna draw. We're just drawing live here on the stream. Again, come on in. We're having fun tonight. I love the new video thing Disney does where the photo pass turns into a video and some of it. Yeah, that is cool. I didn't get the photo pass last time I was down, but Disney always does different things that are lots of fun. Thanks for hanging out tonight, guys. Check out some of my links that are in the description if you want to see my finished art over on Etsy. We've got some new Back to the Future magnets that are now in stock that are really cool. They're only $3.50. I don't like that line. motorcycle outside. Yeah, Disney does a great job with their different photo pass, sort of bring things to life. Turn into a commercial, like that's what you're saying. Alright, let's fill in this head here. Again, I am early, so I've kind of already done that in the time where I said I would start going live. Again, we're trying to do these half-hour streams every night just to say what's up and work on some cool stuff. I don't know what I'll get done tonight, but have you seen the new Cruella movie? I'm going to see it tonight. I have not, but it does look cool. I'll do some line work here. I haven't gone to the movies since Onward, which was like 2019 maybe. It's great. Wow, thank you. Let's get this how do I want that? It's gonna start coming in. Let's take this white and make it into his face. Well, I gotta do one more line here first. Okay. Let's take this white and now let's do it. White face Mickey. Okay. Let's take this color here. It's like a gray. It's basically going to be gray, I think. I kind of have an idea now, kind of where I want to go with this, with the color. You know, it is this kind of color. There could be some color on the ground that's like Mickey's color, which is like yellow and red. It could have scared the color out of them. So we might be able to do that. But I definitely want to put puddles going on in this area. And take this gray and throw it into his hat here. There's Mickey with his gray hat. Sometimes for the body I do a completely different layer. I don't know why I do that, only in case I have to like move something, but again, with Mickey and sort of all these characters, they don't have a neck. That's the thing you have to remember by them. They just have these arms that kind of shoot off. Another hot day today in Massachusetts. I think it's supposed to be cooler tomorrow, though. So we'll see. So they say. It's been like this rain, but the rain hasn't really cooled it down. I could really go for like a day in the 70s maybe. Again, I changed his hand here. I kind of wanted him dropping his suitcase, and that's what I have going on here, where I have these drop lines. Hands are very popular. People love hands. They seem to know that even though every character has the white, every cartoon character kind of has the white hands. It's been so hot here in have a good job, sir, thank you. It feels like we're back in Florida. Yeah, I know, that's what I felt like when I got home from Florida, but I wasn't complaining about the heat, and now it's just kind of humid. It's sort of like, can I do heat? And I can do heat. That's the thing. I can do heat, but I can't do humidity. That's where I'm like, I gotta go inside. I can do hot and like a little breeze, but I guess that's kind of cheating now. Again, there's our Mickey hand dropping. You can just put lines for these if you want, but I kind of like to do them like this. So I might do the color on the ground in this sort of rain. Kind of gives it that black and white or color wash off of them, which would be kind of cool. Let's grab this white and make his hand sort of, oh, too much. Sometimes I never know what I'm not connecting. I'm like, why didn't that connect? There we go. That's a little better. Again, I was talking about this yesterday, and it's like important to do something completely different, so then you're kind of happy. You want to come back to your art, but then you don't want to burn yourself out with the art by working on it like too much, you know. So there's that as well. But you also don't want to rush, and I always felt like I kind of rushed certain things when I would go live, just try to entertain people by drawing. Like, draw this, draw that, okay. You know, like I'm just performing for them, which I am. It's entertainment to kind of watch me draw. I would say, I hope it relaxes you. This is sort of like he's kind of clenching his hands back. Again, you can always touch up, so you don't have to make everything perfect. It gives me ideas for my drawing. Yeah, hopefully it does. Thank you, Eric. I'm glad you're enjoying the stream. It's night here in Mozambique right now, so I'm going to go back tomorrow for see your excellent job. Good day. Goodbye. Hey, have a good night. Thank you for hanging out and watching. I'm going to try to get Mickey kind of done here. I said you could do different things. You could can do all the lining if you want. I kind of switch out of lining and coloring and things like that. That's gonna fill the whole thing, isn't it? Because to me it's kind of like boring if you just line, and then the color comes in at the end. So that's why I try to line and color as I'm going along. That's like a gray. That's wrong. It needs to be a black. Let's do this. Ooh, what's going on there? Let's color these in. I feel like this one here is going to be a little bit smaller. It's probably going to have to come down like that. Yeah, after I'm finished, that's where I kind of turn to is my Etsy will be, I'll have prints for sale. It's kind of what I've just been sticking to. I have a lot already there now that are super cheap. 20 something bucks and you get yourself an 8x10, which is very affordable for people. Yes. Let me take a drink of water here. We'll go until like 6:30 or so. Check out my Etsy, etsy.jaydrawsdisney.com, Draws. Disney.com. Again, thanks for hanging out tonight. I put his shorts in here. I'm going to do actually black, and then I'll do it. We're trying to get a little bit in here. I don't know. I'll probably put this on a new layer. Is that how he has his pants? Alright, here we go. Notice how I'm very smooth though as I'm drawing. I'm not trying to force anything, and if I mess up I just double tap on the screen and then I'm back redrawing that line. So never feel afraid of messing up in your art, or I guess that could be talking about in life. I think that we always try to be perfect, and nobody's perfect, so remember that. It's taken a lot of time to get to where I'm at, and I'm still not the best at what I do, so I'm okay. Let's put the white in for this. I think I'm getting a little faster in what I do, but we can always be faster. We don't want to be too fast though. Gotta put a line there to there, and then now we should be able to fill that in. I've tried a drawing tablet, but it's a little hard for me, but it might be because I have one that doesn't have a screen on the tablet. Yeah, screens are huge. If you can get one that has a screen, this is a iPad Pro with Procreate. Let's put his feet in real quick, or his legs. And I kind of made those legs a little thick when I sketched them. Again, this is where you're taking your time to do your work. Not that I wasn't when I was sketching, but with sketching, you just kind of want to be a little faster just so it's on paper. Think of it as like a book report or a rough draft of a book report, you know. I think that's where people have a hard time starting, because they think that it's got to be perfect in the beginning, and it doesn't. It's never going to be perfect in the beginning. Even when you're done, there's going to be touch-ups and things like that. How's that? That's cute, right? I'm going to put these little feet in. I think it's like that. It seems like part of this foot is going to be showing over here. I think people want to see stuff like this that's like the same but different. If you're always just drawing the same as what you can find online, then people aren't going to want what you're drawing. Like, I've seen that before. So you got to always be different. Different but same. Don't reinvent the wheel. But there's Mickey dropping his luggage, because he feels like they just paid the money to check into this hotel, and they looked at it online and it looked great. They were ready to go. They packed their bags, and when they got there, Mickey was just shocked. It was raining too, so he was not happy with his purchase. There's no refunds. Okay. So we dropped his luggage here. Let me put his again. I want to show you kind of what I'm thinking Ooh, that worked. What I'm thinking for when I said there was going to be a little bit of color in this, I'll try to do that now. Again, we're trying to be different with this. So let's see. Let me do a new layer. You guys can still see this, right? Let's see. I just kind of wanted to have like a color going on here. Because Mickey's like this color. So I'll put, I don't know if I'm going to do artist. It's definitely something like, if I want it like that. Low power mode for the phone, okay. I want it to look like paint of some sort has dripped off of him because he got so scared that the paint just fell off of him, or his color just. But I think it would be red would be down below, like here, right? Because red is up here. This might be where the puddle would show up. Doesn't give me like more red though. There'd be some red, there'd be some yellow. Because his shoes are yellow, so it might be something like that. Or it'll show the color of Mickey and his. I might take this and blend it a little bit. You might have some sort of like puddles going on, but you kind of get the idea of what I'm going for, just showing some color in this, because it's going to be mostly black and white. It's kind of like that. This would go well in Riviera Resort Arts black and white, yeah. Yeah. This is a fun piece, but I see it taking a while because there's just so much going on. But we're again having fun with it. The same. I mean, that another thing. Mickey doesn't have his roller luggage, so he's been carrying this whole time, and now is the big disappointment of where he's going to be staying the night. Why wouldn't you fill that in? It's like perfect. There we go. I think we're good. I'm gonna do a few more minutes on this, of course. And that's another thing. Don't feel like if you didn't put a lot of time into your piece, like we've done a half an hour already. I'm gonna head out in a couple, get picked up soon. Yeah, cool. Thanks for hanging out, for sure. And I do like those gold pieces on the side there. Or maybe they're not gold, who knows? Okay, we can always erase that line there. What's up, Harry? Thank you. Appreciate that. Again, if you just get the preliminary lines down, then you can kind of adjust and don't feel bad if you adjust whatever it is. I guess we're going to just keep this brown. You can always erase lines. You got a little bit of lighting going on here, so you know that there's some sort of dimension to this. It's kind of why I put everything on different layers. Like the luggage is on a different layer. In case you have to move something around, I like to just build layers and not put everything on the same layer. So know that. That's why I do that. Okay, let's see. What else can we do? Should we finish up this back here? Yeah, I mean, I'm big into like this style of like the old days or 50s type style, so that's kind of what we have going on here. I think it's super cool. I gotta remember where I put the feeder on this layer. And I just started back up again doing different, not different, but just going live, doing sort of the digital stuff. That way we can, you see this stuff come to life. I think is amazing. You can kind of pick my brain. I kind of talk you through what I'm doing. So then you can see the finished piece as well. I don't know if that's going to fill in if I just do that, so I might have to do this. Again, this is just one character in this half hour that we did, or hour. I want to fill this in. Come on, Mickey. I don't know why you don't want to fill in though. Sometimes I just say heck it. I say heck it. And I just go down here and I just do the same thing. Sort of underneath. That way we can have that gray there sometimes if it's not filling in. Okay, there's his gray shoe. Again, we have his color down here, completely different than the piece that we're looking at here. I still have his hat kind of to finish up. I don't know if I want to go into Pluto here. Same sort of thing I'll probably have going on with Pluto, where we'll add some color. It's kind of getting wiped out of them. They're so scared that this color is kind of... What I will do, let's see if I can do this. I want to put it, I'm going to start adding some color to this road here. Normally, I mean, that it's going to be a gray, I think, like a dark gray. We wanted to be like cobblestone a little bit, so I have some stones going on there. But let's see if we can just add a little color underneath this. Yes. So you'd have something like that, and I kind of like how the color is shining through at this point. we can always turn this layer off so we can see, we can start working on Pluto here. Hopefully you're like, oh, that looks awesome. Because I'm like, that looks awesome. I'm like, that looks so cool. I don't understand why that's not letting me. Okay, there we go. Gray there. Again, have fun with your art. Just play around with it. It doesn't have to be the same. Like we've done something completely different here. We've referenced, but then we kind of made up our own little scaredy cats going on here. Let's see, I got about 6 more minutes. I've done like about 40 minutes tonight for you. Some water here. Again, I'm loving how it's coming out. This road will be a little bit more because I gotta put Mickey kind of on that road, so. I've been doing digital art for about 11 years. I've been doing art for my whole life, so I'm 38. But digital art for about 11 years now. Maybe a little bit less, but it's definitely 10. Okay, different iPads have come and gone. Do we want to just finish up Mickey? Call it a stream. I don't know if I'm gonna put those lines there. I think I might just do the gray for the hat. Let's go back to our gray layer. Yeah, I think this is gonna look really cool. I don't know. I mean, we only did one character. It might take about 5-6 hours. Let's see. We can tell you so far how far we've done. An hour and 51 minutes, already 2 hours, but I always give myself more time than less. Let's turn this down. So now you know that sort of all the art that's on my Etsy.jdrawsdisney is hand drawn by me. And so you're getting most of the art on there is hours upon hours. Like the blend of colors. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Yeah, this is coming out cool. I really wanted to start this tonight. I don't know if every night I'm probably gonna do a half hour here and there. If we can do a character a night, probably get to our. I think Tower of Terror is definitely one that people really enjoy. This is probably one of the biggest pieces that they'll have completed. I mean, probably my Walt portrait took about 20 hours. I think that's what that was, and the one where Mickey drawing himself took a while. So I forget what it took. That was a few years back, maybe 4 years ago. I'm just always thinking of new art, new things to do that are fun, and then you just kind of build a portfolio on that. If you enjoy what you're doing, then you build that portfolio, and that's key, I think, in anything. We were talking about that before, is having fun, and I think we're at the right spot where I need to be creatively. Because it's not just sketches we're doing at night, which we used to do, and that was just kind of fun, but I don't know if that really led it to anything. Maybe a few dollars, but it's not really about the money, it's just about having fun. So if you make fun, you're focused, then you won't ever be disappointed because you'll just be having fun. You know? I feel like it needed some colors, and then we're probably not going to keep the green. I don't know if I like the green of the Hollywood Tower of Terror up there. I don't even know if that sign is green. Is it green? If it is green, then maybe we'll keep it green, but I was thinking like more of a purple, because I like purple, and I think that would look neat on the sign. I don't know if it's that green though. I have to re-look at. I think it's like a gray, no, or a brown, like a brown. I have to look at it. Okay, we got about 1 minute here. I really like how this looks right now. I think I'm going to stop there. Mickey's pretty much done. Lighting and things like that, we got to do that as well. What I'll probably do for something like if you're going to do a huge tower like this, you would wipe color in as well. You would just take a brush probably underneath it, so you can kind of see, and then probably turn that off. But I would probably do that differently. Like, I'll show you real quick, that way we can start getting the tower in there, so you kind of see where we're headed with this piece. This would stick out. Sometimes it's easier now that you have the sketch in there to kind of wipe some color in there, or grays and blacks and things like that. This would come over here. Sort of a new way that I'm trying to work. This line comes up this way. You always think of new sort of ways. And you always want to start with the lighter color first, and then layer on top of that. And you can always grab an airbrush if you want. I'm kind of going over my time, but I kind of wanted to just wipe this. You don't want it to be too big. And we can go over all this stuff as well, because that's going to be in sort of a gray, kind of above him like that, just to get a sense. So it kind of sets us up for our next stream. I'll have some of this gray up in here. Again, it's just all digital painting. We can turn it off when we start coloring Minnie and Pluto and so you would start with something like this, and then you would start wiping in the color on top of that, like you're going to do a lighter gray and things like that. So it's kind of where I'm at now with this piece. What did we say, 2 hours? I'm going to end for now. Again, you don't want to get burnt out with your art. You can always jump around to other things as well. I mean, I could do another half hour, but that's where I'm going to end tonight. 6:32. I hope you guys are well. Yeah, this is fun. Talk to you later. Look at me fading away over here. I gotta get this green screen correct. Alright, I'll talk to you guys soon. Peace.